And I compare playwriting a bit like being an artist or a sculptor. You have a studio and you have lots of things that you want to paint or make sculptures of, and gradually you chip away at things until you see the right perspective that you want for it. And playwriting, I think, it can be very like that. Sometimes you have to write a scene in 5 different ways before you find the one way that works and makes the drama work.
I've just got a question. You've mentioned about all the different elements that go together to make a radio drama. How can students get involved in those particular teams?
Well, let's start with acting first of all. We tend to use professional actors or experienced actors. And for us, that could be actors that have gone to a drama college and done training that way. Or on the other hand, there are actors that come to acting through different routes. They might have gone to university, done all sorts of a degree, but they might have got a lot of experience through university drama and then become a professional actor. So we tend to look for actors that have got experience, and experience, say, in professional theatre or even television or wherever. We say experienced actors because making a radio drama is a very intense process. To give you an example, the actors would get the script maybe 3 days before the recording, or even a week before a recording. So they have to do quite a lot of work at home. They have to read the script, think about their character, think about how they're going to play it. Then we have 2 days to record. Say it's a 45-minute play, or even a 60-minute play. We have 2 days in the recording studio. So we start at 10 o'clock in the morning on the first day by having a read-through. And we have a read-through just like you would have a read-through in the theatre. After the read-through, I would give some brief notes. Then we would go into the studio and we would rehearse and record scene by scene, either in order that the scenes are, or we jumble up the order for whatever reason. Before the actors come to the studio, I would always have a phone conversation with them, both about the play and about their particular character. But as you can see, 2 days in a recording studio is fairly tight. Yeah. And depending on how complex your play, the minutes tick away very fast. So we need actors that are astute, flexible, and just very good at what they do, very skilled. So that's why we try to go for experienced actors. And radio drama, I think, is very good at bringing in new actors and new voices. So we're always looking for new voices. We hold general auditions once or twice a year. All the producers in my department go to the theatre a lot. We watch television, we watch films. So we see actors at work. We go to agents, we check agents' lists, and we get sample CDs from agents and from individual actors. A lot of actors now will do a show reel on CD of audition pieces and send that to us. But generally we keep our eyes and ears open and we keep trying to use a variety of voices. But because of the pressure of time, we have to be fairly sure that the team of actors we've got are experienced, versatile, and can do the job without too much difficulty. Okay. What was the other question?
Yeah, so there was them production teams then obviously.
Production teams, yeah.
And how can students get involved in that kind of thing as well?
Well, the radio drama production teams tend to be quite small. The biggest is in London. But even there, you're still talking about a producer and a PA. Although London have got, I can't remember how many producers. So the changeover in these departments, there's not huge changeover. Probably every year there's, some people leave and other people join. Yeah. So it's quite a difficult world to get into. There are also independent production companies, so there are opportunities there as well. But what I would say is that if you have ambitions to, say, be a radio drama producer, then the best thing you can do is getting as much experience when you're at university, if you've got a university radio station, talk nicely to people that run the radio station and convince them that what they need on the network is some drama or comedy or even a soap. I know some radio stations have done their own soaps, and get some experience there. But after uni, go out, work in theatre, work in any branch of the media, because it's all going to be good experience, and then keep your eyes open for opportunities. Some people come to radio drama, through theatre, or through theatre training. Others have worked on other programmes, say for the BBC or even independent companies, and then gradually, become producers. Studio engineers, again, it's a similar thing. You can get experience on local radio, hospital radio, student radio. Keep your eyes open for BBC jobs. They're all on the BBC website or the Media Guardian, stuff like that. And that's the way. It's like anything in the media. It's quite difficult to get into, but if you persevere, you get there. After all, I'm there, and I persevered, both as a writer and an actor and a director. And you have to expect lots of rejection letters and all that kind of thing. But if it's really what you want to do, just keep trying.
And what was your route into the media? From university, or did you do extra courses on the side? Or
well, my route was that at the age of 17, I applied to university and I think Glasgow College of Commerce to do business studies or business administration, but I also applied to Drama College, which is where I really wanted to go. And I found myself with a choice, because one drama college accepted me, and I think one uni accepted me, and I think the Glasgow College of Commerce accepted me. But that was quite a long time ago, so my memory might be failing, and I might be telling you a lie. I don't think I am, but I did have a choice to make, business or drama. And fortunately, my late father said to me, do the thing that you think you'll be happiest doing. So I went to drama college, and I trained as an actor and also in educational drama. I did a 3-year course, and then I did a 1-year teacher training course at Murray House, not because I wanted to be a teacher, but because at that time I wanted to go into theatre and education and be an actor teacher. And at that time, companies required you to have a teaching diploma. So I got that. But then what happened was I formed a theatre company with some friends of mine that had been at college. And we formed a small-scale touring theatre company in Edinburgh called Clarewood Theatre Company. And for 5 years, off and on, we toured throughout Scotland, mainly doing shows for young people in schools and community centres, and also a big kind of community Christmas show. And we got Arts Council funding, we became an equity company. And in between tours with my own company, I tried to get work as an actor with other companies, and later on as a director. And really, my own company ran for about 5 years, and then the company kind of disbanded because we all wanted to do other things. And I got experience working for other people, and I spent about 20 years working as a freelance performer, writer and director, mainly in theatre, but writing also for radio. And for a bit I wrote for television as well. So I've written for radio, television and theatre, and I produced for Schools Radio in London. I did a short-term contract for them about 17 years ago, and then went back to freelancing for a couple of years. And then I saw a job advertised with the Archers as a producer. I applied for that, got that job, and for the past 14 years I've been an in-house radio drama producer. Started working on the Archers for 3.5 years. Then I went to BBC Wales and I produced a daily drama series for them. And then eventually I wound my way back to Scotland. And this is where you find me now. So that's my route, basically. But all the skills that I think I picked up over the years, I think have helped me doing the job that I do. And although I've been working in radio for the past 14 years, I would have been equally happy working in theatre or television or even film, I suspect.